Right, this is take 3. Because I tried turning the phone round, and first of all it went on the wrong mode, and then it sort of, you don't even need to know this. Right, here we go, morning all. Right, this is a quick video someone did ask me about. This is my van, Jessica. Now I said I was going to do a video about her, and now because everything you probably, those of you who are regular tuners to the channel will know that the changes maybe of on the cards, what mean jumping there 7.5 tonnes. So I thought I'd just do a quick one, show you the van and kind of life in the van. So yeah, this is Jessica, she's lovely. Right, we jump in here. Right, so this is where I sit. I'll try and do some eye view. So there you go, there's your steering wheel, there's your dashboard, nice and clear. This bit here is where the phone sits. The phone links to the stereo by BT Audio. Yeah, I suddenly thought, what's BT got to do with any of this? And then of course you realise, no, it's nothing to do with British Telecom, it's Bluetooth, isn't it, Peter, you fool. Yeah, so that links to the dashboard, that links to the stereo, so when it comes out, everything comes out the speakers of the van, and that is my sat nav, and that is my 6 music radio, and radio 2 for Popmaster, and that is if anyone phones, the hands-free comes into play, or I've got a little Bluetooth one, although that one tends to be more of a use. And of course it's when I'm sitting there in the train, when you're sitting there looking for your next job, there's also got the exchange on it. Works perfectly, all links up to the cigarette lighter. Also on the dashboard we've got 2 of these. There's the courier driver's bag down there, and we've got 2 of these, which are the Tommy Tippy flask cup with funky Zippo flick lid. That's the tea for the day. In the doors we got these guys, 5 litres. Nice, it's squash, but it keeps the place nice, it keeps the drink nice and cold. So yeah, so there's 3.5 litres, 3 litres of squash, in case you never get stranded as well. I've done that before. I broke down on the motorway on a hot day, didn't have any water. So you think they do. So you want to carry all that kind of gear with you. There's one on the courier driver's bag on the stuff that goes into that, although it's grown a bit since then. Also, right, so we've got underneath the seat, Mercedes have flip seats. Love a Mercedes. They're powerful, and yeah, they work really well. So underneath the seat, hard hat, high visibility, spare boots, spare fleece, just in case one day I'm out in trainers and I need boots. There's spare trousers in there, because some jobs turn around and say you can't come on the site with shorts. And then in here we got the coat, we got the tyre inflator, we got the drill. Kind of, you need a drill. I've also got an attachment now that I don't know if that is even working here. I've got an attachment that you can put on the drill, so you take the nuts off. Works really well. Right, and then behind the seat we've got, there we go, torque wrench, again for the nuts and the wheels. Oh, the jack, by the way, sits over there. Crowbar. I find crowbars useful. Sometimes if you haven't secured the load properly and it slips into the back shutter won't open. You just never know when you need a crowbar. So they're dead-handed, yeah. And also there's a bag which has got the business cards in it, which means if I'm ever stuck on you know, if I've finished a job and I'm on an industrial estate, obviously you cannot drop the cards to the places you go into, because that's poaching. But if you're at Unit 4, there's nothing stopping you dropping to Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 5, Unit 6. So if you're sitting there waiting for a job and nothing's coming up, make use of the time, you know, go and stick some cards out to some other people, you might get a job out of it. Right, in the back, coming to the back of Jessica now, we've got a load on board, just waiting for the last bit of it now. Over here, we have the 2-ton straps, 5-ton straps, rope, pens for PODs. Yeah, there's more of those than that. And then in the bulkhead, if we look up there, you've got in the back corner over there. There's the broom for sweeping out the bed, and then we've got the Maglite barrow. That's probably about the best barrow you can get. And then underneath that plastic container, which I can't currently get to because of all the boxes in the way, we've got removal blankets, and there's a few other bits and pieces that you might need. There's a toolkit in there with some spanners and just some more bits and pieces in there, and finally a bucket with a broom for washing the van, which I don't do often enough. But that's it. That's Jessica. Why, she's lovely. Like I say, in all the time I've had her, we've done 100,000 miles. The water pump went the second I bought her. I literally had driven outside and I was waiting for a job, and I looked underneath and there was water underneath it. And I went, that's not right. But they went, the pump's gone. But they changed it instantly. And I had this gold plated thing that said if anything went wrong in the first 6 months, engine, gearbox, anything, we'll change it. Didn't need to use it at all. The only time I've ever come unstuck was once when the alternator went, but she's brilliant. Absolutely love her. But like I say, if you're watching the channel, you know I might be ready for a change soon because we might be getting a bigger vehicle. Whether I'm keeping her or selling her, I don't know. If I am selling her, I'll let you know in case anyone's interested. In the meantime, hopefully these panels are cut by now and I can take money.